Hello everyone, we're going to talk today about the fastest mortgage lenders, really because that's what you're searching for. But I want to dive deeper into closing a mortgage fast and also what you can do from your end to speed up the closing process, because it's really not all about the lender. I'd say more than half of it is about you. Regarding fast close or the fastest mortgage lenders, there are some lenders that work faster than others. Usually brokers can get things done quickly, but if you're looking for something to close extremely fast because you're purchasing an investment property, for example, you might be able to close in just a couple of weeks. If you're looking for a hard money, a bridge loan, because there's a deal that you don't want to miss out, you might be able to get that money in just a week. If it's a primary residence, though, you're going to have to go through a little bit of a longer process than 1 to 2 weeks, and you can definitely get this closed in less than 30 days. But like I said, a lot of this has to do with you. So the first thing is, as you're thinking about getting approved for a mortgage, you really need to start preparing yourself by collecting all of the usual documents that the lender might ask for. So, for example, your last 30 days pay stubs, your last 2 months bank statements, your last 2 years tax returns and W-2s. That's just for starters. And sometimes those things are hard to find. And if you want to speed things up, don't get paper copies, get electronic copies so you can just email them or electronically upload them into their secure portal. The lender's going to ask for these things. So don't wait until they ask for them until you start looking for them and trying to find them. You could be wasting a day or a couple of days there just doing that. Do that now. The next thing is you want to complete their application fast, but you also want to complete it fully. So if you've left things out because you don't know the answer to the question, or you don't think that question applies to you, you may be mistaken, and it will delay the process. Your application is not going to go any farther until it's complete. So you could be delaying the process if you're not filling out the application fully. The other thing that you can do is get pre-approved ahead of time. If you're not ready to buy the house, but you know that when the time comes you're going to need to move quickly, especially with an investment property, you want to make sure that you can get pre-approved quickly. So get pre-approved, not pre-qualified. That's what I'm getting at. So if you're just pre-qualified, then your file has not gone through underwriting. So if you're pre-approved, you'll at least will have received an automated underwriting findings and approval that way, which means you're halfway there. Another thing you can do is, oftentimes the recommended thing is to get a home inspector when you're buying a house. For FHA, it's mandatory. If you're going to be needing a home inspector, don't wait until it's time to get the home inspected to start searching for a home inspector. Speak to your real estate agent or others in the industry, or just do searches online and interview inspectors. And when you're talking to them, see who can turn the inspection timeline around quickly. Who will get out there right away and inspect the house, and then after the home is inspected, who is going to actually get you the report back quickly. This can create a delay that, quite honestly, is going to lengthen your close time, and that's unrelated to the lender. Another thing you're going to need to do is, the lender at some point will ask for your homeowner's insurance information, your declaration page, and you'll say, oh yeah, homeowner's insurance, and I'm a week away from closing, and I haven't spoken to an insurance agent yet. I don't have one. Look for one now. Go find your insurance agent now. Get an account set up with them. Be ready to go, so that way when your lender says, okay, I need your insurance, they can provide you with all the information that you need to pass along to your insurance agent, so that way you can get coverage, a proof of coverage back to the lender, because that's going to be one of the conditions. And then the final thing is, You need to be able to respond to all of the requests that come out of the underwriting department after your application has been reviewed and potentially approved. Even if it hasn't been approved or it has been approved, you might get questions down the road asking you for things that you might not like, things that sound like they're ridiculous or redundant, and arguing with your loan officer or the underwriter or the processor as to whether you feel you need to provide the documentation they're asking for is not going to change their need for that documentation. So if you want to close fast, just give them what they were asking for and get it to them quickly. So I'd say that's going to be my advice on how to close your loan quickly. And it is about the type of lenders. Yes, I'm not going to be able to provide you with a list of specific lenders that could close you fast, because we can help you close that loan fast, but you're going to need to help yourself too. And the best way to do that is to start the process early. And if you'd like to, and you want to speak to someone to get it going because you need to close right now, don't waste any more time. Just follow the link down in the first pinned comment and also in the description of the video, and we'll get this going for you quickly. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you next time.